In this video, we're going to take a look behind the scenes on this house track. It's a real deep, relaxed kind of vibe. And it's a real showcase for Ableton Live instruments. So it's got a lot of stock instruments here, making up the musical elements. Just going to dive in from the beginning. So this is a standard Ableton Live drum rack. You can see here the Kit 909 Classic. And what I've got going on here is with the clout, there's some reverb, a little bit brightening up with the EQ. Also, we've got the 808 Classic kit here, and you can see here the ping pong delay that's being used on the hi-hat there. Let me just show you what it sounds like without. So it has a real kind of bouncy organic texture to it. Crash cymbal just to introduce the new element, which is the bass line. This is a really lovely bass sound. This is coming from Operator, and it's a patch called Bass Analog Super that I customized slightly. Running through the glue compressor here and a bit of EQ. Got a real nice element coming in, this chord. So this is a patch that I created using the analog. The chord itself is being generated by the chord device here. The instrument is running through a reverb, delay, EQ, and glue compressor again. And you can hear that there's some filter movement going on there. Okay, so why don't we take a look at that? Let's have a look. Back to where it starts. You see here, if I click on this, we can now see the filter movement. So we start off with the low pass filter, taking away the mids and the highs. Very warm sound, gradually opening up here. Just going to solo that. So it's coming up, just really gradually introducing itself. It goes on a little journey throughout the track, you can see that. Now these little ARP sounds, I really like these. Let me just show you. So it's an instance of Operator, ping pong delay and EQ. And then the other one, another instance of Operator, Redux to add that kind of grainy, bit crushed texture on there. Ping pong delay, auto pan to move it around, and some EQ here as well. Right, let me just show you that piano. This is sounding amazing. I'll tell you why. Let's come back to that. So this, by the way, is the grand piano from the Ableton Live library. I'm just going to solo this for you. So, you know, I said that sounds amazing, and it's this black hole plugin. That beautiful reverb space around it. Let me just show you. This is running as an insert over here. Let me bring it. It's on my second monitor. So here we go. So this is a recent purchase of mine. There was a deal on this one. The reverb on this is just staggering. It's got this huge sense of space. Let me just show you here. We're going to do it before and after on there. All right. So let's take off the black hole. So there's a little bit of reverb here, but now look what happens when I put the black hole on. It's a magnificent kind of grandness to that. And it's a lovely, lovely reverb, that black hole. So that grand piano is kind of fulfilling a bit of a tension role, you know. It's showing you that something's coming up. Tambourine is just picking the energy up slightly. We're going to go into this section here with the acoustic piano. You can see here that this is another instance of the Ableton Live grand piano. Running through a compressor, EQ, reverb, and then utility just to make up some level after the reverb here. Synthesizer. This is the Silent, and this is, I think, one of the only third-party instruments. So that's my vocal there, that pitched vocal. Going through a selection of treatments here. You can see also that there's some automation occurring over here, and that's the isotope delay. This was that freebie. This is a great delay, DDLY. And the other thing that I'm doing is, let me show you on the audio clips. Let's come back. You might have heard a pitch variation there. So take a look at the transposition here, -2, -3, -2, -4. So there's a real contrast there. The next time round I go -2, -3, -2, -4 again. And then over here, you can see there's clip modulation. So the envelope here is basically being used to transpose in a downward fashion. Little reverse symbol audio file just every now and again to signify something new. So we're leading up to this point where there's a breakdown in the middle. Very simple structure. High string there to add some tension. It always works well to create a sense of something new coming up. Always feels good when you take it away. So here we go. Listen out for the delay automation. So it's a real nice relaxed vibe. Nothing too dramatic, nothing too obvious. Yeah, you can really imagine this one at the like a Ibiza terrace pool party kind of vibe, for sure. So that's it. Nice simple arrangement, simple elements, plenty of space. What I really like about this is the space. I've listened to this on a big system and there's a real simplicity to it that really cuts through, you know. So it just shows that you don't need to overload your tracks with elements. So all we've got going on here, the chord being filtered down, pretty much saying goodbye. That's it. A very simple outro structure now, which makes it very, very easy for a DJ to mix the next tune in. So anyway, that's it. If you're a label, if you're interested in the track, give me a shout. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put it under the name Danny J. Lewis because I don't think it really goes. So I'll have to think up a new pseudonym potentially. But you know, let's see how it goes. So anyway, that's it. Ableton Live, a deconstruction of the track that I'm calling, quite obviously, Hanging On.